Hello coaster lovers. So my old home park was Kings Island, and this is a top tier Cedar Fair park. Heh, psych. And they have a really good collection of 15 coasters, but the ride I'm talking about in this review is one of the best coasters at this park, and that is the legendary Mystic Timbers, which I'm going to review today. So if you are new here and planning a trip to Kings Island or have been on this ride before, make sure to subscribe to see more reviews just like this one you are watching. So let's start off this review with the history of the coaster. This coaster got announced way back in late July of 2016. Then the ride opened to the public on April 15th, 2017. But nothing really major happened since the coaster opened. So let's move on to the presentation. So when you walk up to this attraction, and it has a plaza which is nice, and the Amascore soundtrack which plays throughout the area just hits different. The vibe definitely hits the spot. So you enter the queue, but for me, a few times when I was in line, the ride broke down and they had to clear out the entire line. It happened to me so many times that every time I get in line, I just say, am I gonna ride it? I always have that feeling that's gonna break down. But anyway, I've ridden this coaster at least like 6 or 7 times. So wait in the line, and this is a popular ride at Kings Island. Definitely prepare to wait. Also, the crew accepts row requests, which is good. So you enter into the train, pull down your lap bar, and these are comfortable Millennium Flyer lap bars, and that'll lead you into the ride experience. So you turn right and go over the train, and then dip down and turn left and ascend the 109-foot tall lift hill. And there's an audio on the lift saying, "Hey, I see you up there, what are you doing?" Basically, the woman says to turn around, and then at the top, it says, "Whatever you do, don't go in the shed." It's just so good. Then you bank down to the left, and this is a fun drop. Then you rise up and turn left over the lift hill, and then dive down into a trench, and then bank left and sort into 2 airtime hills, and then do a lot of twists and turns in airtime hills. Then after that array of hills, you go into a tunnel. I don't know why, but the sound of wood coasters and tunnels is just so satisfying. Then you go into a lot of airtime hills and bank turns. And you go over Whitewater Canyon at some points, then you traverse into a trick track double up looking element, and that will lead you into the shed, which is basically screens, props, and lights, and that is your ride experience on Mystic Timbers. So now I'm going to discuss my thoughts on the layout. And this layout is phenomenal. So much ejector. And the track does have a little shuffle, but it's not rough by any means. The sudden lateral jolts and ejector is a sensation unlike any coaster at Kings Island and in the area. And I'm going to get more in depth in my thoughts, which will occur right now. So this ride overall is fantastic. Is it the best GCI I've done? If Thunderhead was a rough ride, then yes, but Thunderhead is a little better than Mystic, but that's a discussion for another time. The track is pretty smooth, there is a little shoving here and there like I said earlier, but it's not that bad, and the trains are so cool. But is this the best coaster at Kings Island though? I'm gonna say no. But it's up there in the top 3. I feel like the other 2 coasters, Diamondback and Orion, are more thrilling than Mystic Timbers, but it's not a bad thing. This thing packs in one big punch, and to end off this review, let's give out the final score. So Mystic Timbers, how would I rate it? I'm going to give it a 9.5 out of 10. It's that good. You should definitely take a few laps on this thing when you're at Kings Island. Not the best GC that I've ridden though, but it's a super tight matchup between that and Thunderhead. But those are just my thoughts on Mystic Timbers at Kings Island. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to slap that like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. I also hope this video makes you more confident to ride the coaster. There will be more reviews just like this coming soon every Saturday. And like always, make sure to keep that adrenaline pumping, and thanks for watching.